Today's the big day, it's pre-order day, and there's a lot of things to talk about. It seems that 11th edition may be sold out. Well, depending where you are in the world and depending where you're looking to buy this product. We're going to go in, we're going to look at this, we're going to talk about this, and we're also going to talk about some of the things that happened today in pre-order, the websites crashing, the queue systems implemented, boxes now going on eBay at ridiculous prices, everything attached to the big pre-order day for 11th edition. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So from the reports I've been getting from UK vendors, and if we jump over here right now, we can actually see this in person. If you're trying to get this product in the UK at the moment from a third-party retailer, aka Hobby Workshop, where you're getting it at £148 instead of £185 because they knocked the 20% off, it is all sold out at this time. You can go there, look, out of stock, £148, completely out of stock. This has happened with other ones as well, like if we go over to Element Games, if you go down, click on their Armageddon pre-orders, out of stock. They even had to put like a limit on their cart because people were going there and buying multiple boxes of 11th edition. From what I'm hearing in the US, that is the same as well, like Games Portal and stuff like that. Sorry, not Games Portal, War Game Portal. They completely sold out of their allocated stock. Hopefully the American shops may be getting some more stuff added to them. We're not too sure at this moment in time. But what I can tell you is that if you go over to the Games Workshop website, it is still available right now. Again, you've got to be paying full price for this if you really want to be doing that. I've always said to people, why pay full price when you can use third-party hobby shops, right? Get that discount off there. Support these shops which actually have tables for you to go and play the product. These are the people that you should be supporting. But I have a theory on what is about to happen. So all the third-party shops are selling out at this moment in time. I'm sure that there's some EU shops that are still selling it. There's some definitely Australian and New Zealand shops because the price is very, very ridiculous in those currencies. But this is the theory that I have. It is going to sell out very, very soon. And when I say very soon, I think by the end of next week, we will see all the boxes sold from Games Workshop. But then the big problem arises because I know for a fact that people have been actively scalping these box sets already. Yes, they're not sold out right now over in Games Workshop and stuff, but I think the scalpers are waiting for those box sets to sell out. So the only option you can have then is to go on eBay, and that is where they'll increase the prices. And we can already start seeing some of the effects already happening on eBay. Again, if we switch back over to this window and we focus on this, don't worry, that is not my postcode. It is a scam postcode. You can go there if you want to, but I'm certainly not going to be there. You can see some of the newly listed items on. This person actually has the box set and they're selling it for £414, which if you're buying that, then you've literally lost the plot. You can see here £206 over here. Some people are actually splitting it up, so they're going to be selling the Space Marine stuff separately and the Orc stuff separately. I've actually seen some pretty good deals on eBay if you search it and look for it, where people are selling the Space Marine and Orc sets separate at a decent price. So that may be worth actually looking into and researching into if you actually just want the Space Marine side or the Orc side from this box set. Again, that goes along with the books, the cards, the rule book, the lore book, etc., etc. But you can see what I'm on about. Like, of course, look, best offers over here, Warhammer 11th edition, Orc half, £94. I think that's pretty decent, to be fair. We are for the entire Orc side of that box set. Yes, it is all push fit. It doesn't really have options for multi-part, but that's cheaper than a Combat Patrol, and you're getting more stuff than a Combat Patrol in the Orc side of this box set. Again, go down, you can see like separate characters being sold, the Mad Doc, the War Truck, etc. Again, all at pretty decent prices if you really want to invest into like a couple of units. So this is why I keep saying to people, maybe go on eBay, maybe go and check these websites before you're forking over £185 to Games Workshop, buying a full box when you only want like a couple of models and stuff like that. It may be worth actually going down that road. And let's switch back to full screen rack, because I do want to talk about something that did happen this morning over on the Games Workshop website. Again, this is all down to, I think, the scalper thing that has been going on. There was a queue system right on in the morning. 10 a.m. My friend sent it me. He logged on. I was actually asleep. I was having a little lying today. How dare you, Valrak, have a lying on a Saturday? They actually were stuck in a queue system, even though GW still selling those boxes. There was a queue system there because, of course, the initial rush to try and get that box set. Hopefully, everyone's acquired their box sets and stuff like that now. I would love to get your feedback on this. Did you actually buy a box set? Were you actually wanting to pre-order, never managed to get a pre-order where you wanted to get a pre-order from? Are you now stuck buying it directly from Games Workshop at full price? Push it all down below. I would love to get a little talk about that. Again, do you care about this box set? Is 11th edition for you? Something I have been hearing from people who have been building the models, assembling them, is that the models themselves, because they're all push fit, it doesn't really leave a lot open to kit bash and stuff, and a lot of people are mad at that. What I will say to people is that when you buy a launch edition box set, it's always like that. Just wait a couple of months and even more box sets are going to be coming out. That is one of the big rumors that we've been whispering about on this channel. I think the 4th of July, is it pre-order or release? I'm not sure which one it is, but that's when the new combat patrols are supposed to be dropping for 11th edition. There is going to be more smaller boxes coming out that will have these models in there. Not probably full like you've seen this launch edition box, but it is another opportunity to get the box set, maybe at a smaller cost as well going forward. So don't panic if you haven't got the funds at the moment, if you never managed to grab one at a discounted price, because I'm sure you're going to have another chance to get your hands on these models. And as I keep saying, maybe just wait for a couple of months until all this stuff starts coming out as multi-part. Because again, as I've mentioned, it is all push fit at this moment in time. A lot of people don't like that. So sit back, relax, and 2-3 months time, this stuff will be out and you'll have more build options, more weapon options, etc., etc., to put on your models to make them look even more cooler. Anyway, that is enough waffling from me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Sorry for this random Saturday video. I don't normally do videos on Saturday, but it's a big day. It's pre-order day. Tell me what you think about it. Did you get your box? Do you care about 11th edition launch box set? Down below. We'll have a nice little chinwag down there as we always do. See ya. Have a great day, evening, night where you are in the world, and bye-bye.